Hello students, welcome. In this video, I want to discuss a few things about NIT Warangal. Usually, general information about the campus, and after that, what are the branches you have, ranks, cutoff ranks, and all that. And finally, the placement related things. Let's discuss here. Okay, let's get into it. So the first thing is, there are 31 NITs total. In that, Tier 1 NITs, Category 1 NITs, if you take, there are 10 total. In that, you have usually NIT Trichy comes in the top. Surat, Warangal, the ranking is almost equal. Sometimes this is 2, this is 3, and 2, 3 goes on like this. So if you look at the top 3 NITs, Warangal would be there definitely. And after that, you have all the NITs. The last one is NIT Surat in Gujarat in the first category. Totally, these are the 10 NITs you have here. And out of these, if you consider Rourkela is a very large campus, nearly 1200 acres campus, biggest campus in India. And of course, NIT Warangal is the oldest REC, Regional Engineering College. It was established in the year 1959 by Jawaharlal Nehru. So that is about it, and remaining will come in between. So here what I did is I took computer science engineering. In that, what is the rank you have? All right, 2023, 23 marks, and similarly this OS meaning other state, HS meaning home state. So every NIT has 50% of seats allocated for home state, and the remaining 50% are allocated to the other states. So if you look at 2023, NIT Trichy, computer science, closing rank is 1500. So that's the best you have here. By 1500, you will be losing out in computer science from NIT Trichy. But for that marks, you see, it is 226 to 245 because it depends on the shift of the paper. Different shifts, you will have different difficulty level of the paper. Accordingly, the marks will vary. But average, you see around 230 marks you are supposed to get in JEE main, so that you can think of NIT Trichy computer science. This is for the other states. When you go for home states, generally the rankings will be slightly on the lower side, in the sense bigger rank. So if you are having around 210 marks, approximately 210 marks nearly in that range, NIT Trichy, NIT Tiruchinappalli, the local people, Tamil Nadu students can get computer science engineering in NIT Trichy. Other state people, of course, you are supposed to get around 20 marks extra there. So if you go for NIT Warangal, that's what I want to discuss here. You see, it is around 2500 rank for other state, other than Telangana, and 3000 rank for home state. Telangana students are supposed to get nearly 3000 ranks, 3400 in that range, 3200 in that range. That means this is the score. Around 220 marks you are supposed to get, then only you are going to be eligible for that. So that's the idea, and accordingly you can look at the other NITs also. But you see that NIT Warangal stands in the 3rd position here. Okay. And of course, if you look at the overall ranking, there is something called NRFI, so National Ranking for Institutional Foundation Framework. So according to that, NIT Warangal stands at 53rd position overall and 21st position in the engineering sector as such. So that is a good ranking as well. Okay. Next, let's look at NIT Warangal. What are the branches you have here? I'll mention certain branches. These are the 4-year branches we have here, 4-year graduation branches. Obviously, the top would be computer science engineering because of the demanding. The next one, you see, this is very interesting branch, mathematics and computing, very popular nowadays. Those who would like to go for data science, or even those who are missing out computer science engineering, they really go for this. Those who go for mathematics and computing, they have vast opportunities, not necessarily only in engineering, in trading, economics, or even finance sector also, they are doing very well after going to that, in addition to analysts. So then you have electronics and communication engineering. So electronics and communication engineering, the extra branch has been floated VLSI, very large system integration design and technology. So these two branches were floated only recently, only this year. The other branches are already there, triple meaning electrical and electronics engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, metallurgy, civil and biotechnology. These are old branches you have here. So if you look at the demand for the branches, you see the most sought after is obviously computer science engineering. And 2,400 rank you are supposed to get to have in NIT Warangal. And then accordingly, you see mathematics computing comes in the second rank. So if you want to get any of the branches, any one branch, let's say at least biotechnology, you are supposed to be around 32,000 or 31,000 rank for other states. But of course, when you go for a home state, obviously the rank would be slightly on the lower side. So even if you get 40,000 rank, there is a possibility to get at least biotechnology in NIT Warangal if you are from Telangana state. Of course, computer science you see the 3,000 and mathematics computing around 4,000 and so on. It goes like this. Accordingly, you look at the marks. This is the marks you were supposed to expect. But anyway, if you know the ranks what you are getting already, so these ranks will tell you whether you will get NIT Warangal. If you get what branches are expected. So if you are getting anything beyond 40,000 rank and you are a general category, you can forget about NIT Warangal. It's not possible to get NIT Warangal. Because this time I think demand is going to be more. So much more competition is there. So number of seats are not going to change anyway. So around 40,000 rank if you are getting, beyond that, there is no way you can get into NIT Warangal. So that is another point that I want you to take it around. So of course, comparison I have done 22 here, 23. You see that more or less the same, not very much different. So this was probably during the COVID effect and some post-COVID effect, but right now 23 and 24, that effect is not going to be that much. So that's a basic idea about this one. So next what I did was I have taken all the branches, not just the 4-year. We also have 5-year courses. These are the 5-year courses: chemistry, math, physics. These are like MSc courses. You complete dual degree. By the time you complete 5 years, you will be given MSc in that particular thing. So, and of course, these are the other branches here. These I have arranged in alphabetical order, B to P there. And then you see other state, what is the rank you have, home state, what is the rank you have. You can take a screenshot of it and closely observe it very carefully. Accordingly, you can see that because I had given this information in terms of the category. If you are general category, these are the ranks you are supposed to get. General EWS, economically weaker section, OBC, SC, ST. Please take a screenshot of it. I can't read everything one by one, but this is a general idea. So if you look at a general category, around 30,000 and your Telangana state local, then you will have a chance to get into NIT. If you are general EWS, around 7,600, 7,800 in that range, biotechnology is closing. And if it is OBC, 14,000, 15,000 in that range. And SC, 6,000 in that range, it is closing there. I'm talking about the category rank there. And similarly, if you go for ST category rank, around 1,600. That is the final 1,600, 1,800, probably other state if you are going for. So, and you go for the most sought after one, look at the computer science engineering, probably you will be more interested in this part. So these are the ranks you are supposed to get, right? Depending on which category you are, you can have a look at. Okay. So just take a screenshot and analyze it carefully. If you are within that range, you can plan. Otherwise, if you are far away from the cutoff, don't waste your time and thinking whether I'll get or not. Don't be in a dilemma. Move on to the next option. You don't have to worry because there are many other options. Okay, next. General information about the NIT campus. There are 13 departments in NIT. It was established in 1959, around 250 acres area. It's not very big compared to what we have seen, right? Like Tokyo and all, but it's very big, obviously. It is a deep university and very sought after in south part of India. So this is what we have: general infrastructure. You can get, of course, infrastructure wise, obviously it will be one of the best that you can have in this area anyway. So next, This is about some recruitment, campus recruitment data information. You can have a look at it and see over the years how the number of companies are increasing. You can see that 186 companies, then 221 in 22, then 275 companies in the year 23. So the number of companies which are attending for the campus recruitment in NIT Warangal are increasing. Obviously, here you will have COVID effect, so probably we are reaching to the normalcy. And again, there is a recession going on, slowdown. We can't say recession, but definitely it is slowdown all over the world because of the wars that are happening right now, and also the AI influence, artificial intelligence influence, because a lot of jobs are being restructured. So recruitment is not happening that effectively. It's very slow right now all over the world. So that is also one important fact you need to consider. Now look at the jobs. What kind of jobs students are going after mostly? What are the jobs that are offered to them? So the number one, if you see in terms of the pay package, the analyst job is considered to be the most lucrative pay wise, around 122 members out of 1700. Nearly 1400, 1500 students got placed last year, 23. And in that 122 members went for analyst strategists, or you can say data scientists and also consultancy. These kind of companies will go here. So then they went for software development engineering. This is one of the most sought after, irrespective of the branch. You may not be from computer science, but still, even if you go for other branches, people would tend to have some knowledge about software development, so they try for it. 568. You see that most of the people went for software development. Then the core jobs. Core jobs in the sense, whatever department you have taken, let's say you are from mechanical engineering, you take a mechanical related job, or you are a naval architecture, you go for that particular. Otherwise, let's say you are a civil engineer by BTech, and you go for civil engineering, then this is the core job we call it as. Then comes the other jobs mostly related to admin or manager kind of jobs, where you go for business development, marketing, and other aspects. So this is what we have totally. You see that maximum number of jobs are either software development and core jobs. The remaining are considered to be slightly lesser as on the other side. Okay. Then let's go for the package point of view. I'm just trying to compare last 3 years how it has been happening. So let's look at this particular one. 21, 22, 23. 21 highest package from NIT Warangal was 51 lakh. So when it went to 22, the highest package has grown up 62.5 lakh. So in 23 it became 88 lakh. Now that if you take job probably after 4 years, so it may go beyond 1 crore probably. So we hope so. That is what the trend is. And if you look at the number of recruitments, in 21 868 members got placed, 22 1132 got. 23 1400 members got placed here, placement. So you see that the percentage of recruitment is this 72, 78, 82%. Percentage of recruitment is increasing, yes. So probably here COVID effect, and slowly it is improving. And again now because of the prevailing situation all over the world, probably it is slowed down. So you see that even in NIT Warangal, which is ranked third in the country among the NITs, all right, even there the percentage of recruitment is not 100%, 82%. So what happened to the remaining 18% of the people? So mostly what would happen is that 18% of the people, some of them will go for higher studies. They don't sit for the recruitment. That is one possibility. Other possibility is like they want to go for UPSC exams, civils and all they will prepare. So they also will opt out of recruitment process. And some people they try for recruitment, probably they didn't get it also. Probably around 78% of the people they couldn't get placed. That is also possibility, even NIT as well. So this is the idea. Now let's look at this package wise. Out of 1400 members who got placed, 400 members got a salary less than 10 lakh. You see, please, you need to understand the ground reality. It's not that easy to get 1 crore, 50 lakhs and all for everybody. Yes, there is a possibility, but not for everyone. So there are around nearly 23%, nearly 1/4 of the students, slightly less than 1/4 of the students got salaries less than 10 lakhs. So that's an important aspect. And you see, majority is coming in this region, 590, nearly 600 students. So this is where you have bulk of the students getting 10 to 20 lakhs salary is a very large number of students who are getting salaries in the last 2023. And 2018, 20 to 30 lakhs. So these are the main categories in terms of if you look at it, in terms of big number. Of course, 508, 502, that is one. And of course, there are people who are getting beyond also. More than 50 lakh, 28 members are there. 50 to 40 lakh, 25 members. That's very small number, but that is what comes in the news headlines. The highest package, 88 lakh, that will be highlighted. But what about these guys who got less than 10 lakhs? So that is also there. So just because you enter into NITs, it doesn't mean that your life will be set. Again, you have to work really hard and make sure that you are not in this category somewhere in this region. So that's also important. So 30 to 40 lakhs also is a good number, 137 numbers, it's not small. So 10 lakhs to 30 lakhs, that's a reasonable median number. Many of the students are getting it. So that's the basic idea about this particular presentation that I wanted to give you. So thank you very much for joining us. I hope you got the information completely. If you have any more information you want to ask for, you can just put it in the comment box. I'll be able to make another presentation for you. So with that, I conclude here. Thank you.